Okay, so let's talk about something really exciting in today's conversation. Hello, friend. Welcome to my channel. This is the voice of Coach Faith. In here, we talk about personal development and how that you can begin to build capacity to lead, to grow, and to make meaningful impact in your world. Yes. Many years ago, I had the same vision. I told myself I wanted to build capacity. I wanted to go around the world. I want to teach. Today, I've not gone around the world per se, but my teachings, my trainings, and everything that I do, I've gone around the world. A lot of people, since we started off from the very first day of me making the decision to say I want to step into something like this, it's been a game changer. Like we've been able to reach out to a minimum of 4 continents. Like it's been wonderful. I just want to say thank you for being a part of my community. Today's your first time stopping by. Welcome on board. Welcome on board, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. So, in today's conversation, I want to talk about emotional circles, right? We have been on this journey for a long time. In this very channel, I've spoken about triggers, I've spoken about patterns. You know why these things are very important? Because I'm a coach on personal development. A huge part of what I talk about is on the subject of self awareness, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, your strengths, your proclivities, your inclinations, the way you talk, the way you move, the way you do your things. Like, guys, I've spoken about it countless times. But here's something I've come to realize. The reason this is so fascinating for me is because I have an upcoming program that you shouldn't miss. Like, if you miss that program, I don't know what you are going to be waiting for. The price of the program, the cost is just $4 or 5,000 naira. And it's going to be for 21 days. I'm going to be coaching you. I'm going to be keeping you accountable. I'm going to be setting you on fire to build one high impact habit that you'll be looking forward to. Like you've told yourself, I want to speak well. I want to write well. I want to be able to read more books. I want to be able to journal. I want to learn a second language. Do you know that yesterday, while I was doing something on my desk here, like I just remembered and I told myself, oh, I think I would love to do this. And what's that? I'm not the type that love to use table and chair, like you can hear now. I'm not the type that love to use that to work. I love to sit on my couch and somehow lie down or on my bed. I've done that for years. Yes, I tell my students all the time. And I told myself, I said, maybe next challenge, I'm going to be using my table and my chair to work. That was what I told myself. Like I was journaling yesterday. This is my big journal, guys. Yes, I told myself that's what I'm going to do. Now, whatever it is that has been a struggle for you, right? Maybe it's about taking your bath twice a day, yeah, or maybe brushing your teeth, or maybe eating a certain meal, taking vegetables, fruit, and all of that. You should be in this challenge, guys. You are going to be held accountable for 21 days to keep up. Remember, it takes 21 days for you to be able to integrate that habit into your life, for you to be able to go through the loading phase, because there are two phases in habit formation. We have the loading phase and the maintenance phase. The loading phase usually take 21 days. The maintenance phase can take as much as possible, maybe extra 21 or extra 42 days. All right, as some research will say, sometimes it takes 66 days because of the complexity of the times that we're in, the ambiguity of the time, the volatility of the time, and the uncertainty of the time. That's VUCA, VUCA. Now, let me tell you something really profound. A lot of times you see yourself, you start off a project, halfway down the line, you are nowhere to be found, right? Yes, you are nowhere to be found. You start off with so much excitement. You are like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. 3 days down the line, what's going on, guy? What's going on, my friend? You are no longer as motivated as you were from the beginning. You know why? It is because of the fact that you have not been able to understand your emotional circle. Let me tell you the different phases in this emotional circle. Let me share that with you. First of all, you are excited. You are motivated. That's the first phase. The second phase is where resistance comes in. Do you see that? It is where resistance comes in. The third phase is the phase of discomfort. The phase of discomfort. And then the fourth state is the state where you doubt yourself and then you finally push yourself back without doing the work. These are the four phases of emotional cycle. Like the next time you pick up a project to do and you find yourself so excited, motivated to do the work, and after a while you start feeling some sense of resistance, just understand that you are in a circle. You are in a loop. This thing is going to continue to repeat itself in different facets of your life. And if you want transformation, you have to become more conscious of your journey. You have to become more aware of your journey. Like I would always say, if you know how a thing works, it works better. If you know how transformation works, it works better. You will no longer be second guessing yourself. You make the decision and you stick to that decision. You follow a pattern that is not directly connected to the vision that you have been able to set for yourself. So, the next time you pick up a project and you see yourself running in this loop, I'd like you to begin to take note of it. How do you often get excited when you're starting off a new project? When you are getting on that path, how do you often feel excited or motivated? Then, number two, think about the resistance. Note that each time you are excited, does it take 3 days before the resistance comes? Does it take 1 week? Note it so that you'll be able to do what I call checkpoint. Because at that instance when you're about to be resisted, just tell yourself, now that I'm feeling this way, it seems I'm about to be resisted. I'm about to lay low. I'm about to go back to where I'm coming from. And then pick yourself up from there, right? Pick yourself up from there and begin to rewire your consciousness for execution. And then discomfort setting, you now begin to doubt yourself. Friends, these emotional circles happen to everybody to a large extent. But the people that are able to overcome their resistance are those that have stayed consistent for a long time. Let me tell you, different level of resistance happens to different people. I will not say that because I've gotten to this level as I do this video, there are times I still feel the resistance not to do it. But the process of doing it again and again, I learn better ways to do it, and it becomes easier for me to build the momentum that is required for result. It is momentum that can help you move past the place of resistance. And if you don't stay committed and consistent, you cannot overcome. This is me preaching right now. You cannot overcome. And so my concern and my recommendation for you today is understand these circles, become more conscious and more aware that the next time you pick up that project, you know that I may be excited right now. A day for resistance is going to come. Let me begin to map it out. Let me begin to map my journey. Let me begin to know the different checkpoints so that I know how to move forward. And when that resistance comes, give it a name. Call it whatever, right? I say, you this resistance, give it a name. Or maybe call it water can resistance. Coach Faith is teaching with every instrument all around. Water can resistance. Okay, you are here again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep up. I'm going to do the work. Do you get it? The more you do that, the easier it becomes. So, friends, in a nutshell, join the Build Habits Like a Pro challenge. Habit is what makes us superhumans. The moment you are able to begin to understand the kind of habit you have to keep up with part time that will help you navigate that journey, that resistance, it's going to be easier for you. Join the challenge. We're starting on the 2nd of August. On this 22nd, we're going to be on fire in that room. All right? I'm going to be your coach. We have other members in the community that are going to be a part of this challenge. Check the link in the description. I ensure that you subscribe. Once again, this is the voice of Faith Micah. Welcome to my channel. In here, you have all that you need to build capacity for impact, influence, and income. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Do have a lovely time ahead. Bye for now.